Hello, my name is Lucas. This is a bit of lit. I'm standing here, freezing, showing the culprit of why I'm so cold. It doesn't work. I don't know why. It stopped working. It's driving me insane. I have this giant window. Hello, it's the beginning of winter. It's already been cold because it was autumn. And I already have an icy shower. I don't need to not have heat, okay? Anyway, soon enough we will get a technician, but it really depends on when my girlfriend will have a day off, which will be the 1st of January. I'm going insane. Anyway, I went to the bookstore again this month. I guess I've gone twice. There was a little bit of a payday, and also I wanted to treat myself for a long, well-earned holiday and term end. Man, it was tough. But it was great, and I'm looking forward to just relaxing for a little while till I have to go back to work and start preparing for other things. But I bought a couple Penguin Classics and another little textbook in Chinese and 2 introductory books for Chinese culture. And so let's look at those now. Let's look at the Penguin Classics first. Li Po and Dufu, poems by them. They're both Tang Dynasty poets, and they are excellent. Dufu writes more personal kind of poems that have this Confucian vibe to them, and Li Po has these kind of dreamlike, powerful emotion kind of poems, and I like both. We haven't really talked about them before. I might have done a poem by Dufu or maybe Li Po on the channel for Poetry Thursday. I'm not really sure. I can't remember, but who's this edited by? Arthur Cooper. I have no idea who that guy is, but he wrote the introduction and put some great notes in, and it also has some calligraphy by Shui Qian Tong, and a guide for Chinese pronunciation, which I don't really need a guide for, because I could always get better with my pronunciation, but I'll be all right. Here's our calligraphy. That's really cool to see. This is the main reason I got it, because it had this stuff. If it was just the poems, like my Norton Critical Edition, that has Chinese poems from all the dynasties to the Qing dynasty, then I probably wouldn't get it. That is a great collection too, by the way. But yeah, it has all this, and of course really great notes. I haven't read the introduction yet, but here we go. The poem, some notes, that kind of stuff. But I thought it was really great, and we've got these cool pages here like this. I think that's just awesome. So that's why I got it. Yeah, that's about all there is to say to that. I try not to buy books unless they are Penguin Classics these days, but the Penguin Classics available to me, even the modern Penguin Classics, quite limited. And I always think, like, I don't have a ton of space, but I might donate some of my books that I have soon enough. My other one, I've never heard of this, so I'll read the back of it. It's by Shen, which is called 6 Records of a Floating Life. It has this beautiful porcelain, it looks like, art on it, on the cover, with this, looks like a woman on it. It's very beautiful, I think. So this is a blend of autobiography, a love story, and social document written by a man that was educated as a scholar and earned his living as a civil servant and art dealer. He talks about his wife, Yun, hopefully I said that right, who was a beautiful and artistic girl he fell in love with as a child. He described other incidents of his life, including how his beloved wife obtained a courtesan for him, and reflects on his travels through China. It shows 6 parallel layers of one man's life, loves, and career, with revealing glimpses into Chinese society in the Qing Dynasty. So that's cool. Yeah, and I guess it's a lyrical translation. It has some maps. This is translated by Leonard Pratt and Chiang Su Hui. Let's see if I can find some of those maps in here. I actually didn't even see that it had... Oh, I saw a little drawing. Very cool. The Joys of the Wedding Chamber. Maybe we can see that. That looks really nice. Ooh. Another really nice piece of art there. Some notes. I don't see maps. Well, maybe they're around somewhere and I'm just not looking. Anyway, I'm excited to read it. It looked pretty cool. And so, yeah, I have quite a few of the Penguin editions of Chinese literature. There are a couple that I have seen before and didn't grab, and I wish I did, but quite happy to have that. And then, yeah, I have a gift that I won't be showing. And then I've got my little reading vocabulary book, Hui, the Divine Archer. And yeah, I've showed one of these before. It has the story and some art inside, and new words are in purple, and it will give an explanation in English. In the back, there is sort of a retelling in English. Can I get the page to open? Yeah, here we go. Difficult to do. Yeah, here we go. Okay, here's the end of the story, and here's the story in English. And then after that, there are so many of these little purple books. After that, we've got a vocabulary list, of course. And we've got, I saw the answer sheet. We've got a little questionnaire, fill in the blank kind of stuff. There's all kinds of, these things are incredibly useful, by the way. And it has MP3s that I can download to listen to the story. So I can get better at hearing it. Anyway, we've got two more things to look at. This is an illustrated version, Shanghai Translation Publishing House. Stories of Ancient Chinese Architecture by Zhang Ziyun and Chen Jie. And yeah, it talks about other pieces of architecture outside of the Great Wall of China, which I'm sure we all know. And yeah, let's just read it. Chinese people developed unique architectural philosophies, structures, and techniques that are very different from their counterparts in other places of the world. While Chinese architectural beauty is a feast for the eyes, the soul of ancient China construction usually lies in the historical stories behind the walls. In this book, the authors will guide you as you knock on the gate of this ancient kingdom. Very cool, sort of an introduction, but it's got these great illustrations inside, which is why I got it. I thought it'd be really cool. It explains, yeah, this is Xi'an city wall, which is where the first emperor was. That's where the terracotta army was found. Yeah, Suzhou. I've been to Suzhou before. That's not a piece of art, but yeah, it has all this great information about architecture and these beautiful illustrations. So I was quite happy to get this. There was another book next to it. I think it was just about literature, which, I wanted to get, but I was thinking, let's not spend too much money. And then, of course, I think I have something like this already, actually, that I've read, but I figured why not get one that comes from Chinese people, trying to introduce people to their culture instead of a different publishing house from outside of China. Not to say that there's anything wrong with it, but I haven't even unwrapped it yet. But Chinese Legends and Myths, Legends of the Universe, Deities, and Heroes. This is translated by Zhang Fengru and Chen Shan. Oh my gosh, we got this beautiful illustration here. I don't know if it looks, I see colors in there, so it looks like it has art. Yeah, so the author wants to show Chinese myths and legends that were formed on the basis of those of the Huaxia Han and by people, and absorbing from the Dongyi, ancient Eastern tribes, and the Miaoman, ancient Southern tribes. The author sorted materials from various ancient Chinese books and records and arranged the myths in order to aid readers' appreciation of the materials. He tries to compare some of them to Greek myths, other Western myths, so that there can be some relatability in case you're lost, I suppose. And he shows, of course, the most popular ones and some lesser known ones. So I'm actually going to open this because I want to see what's inside, and I can show you. That sounds like fun. This is a bit of a book haul. Why not show what's inside the book? I should have opened this beforehand. This is very difficult to do with one hand. Very upsetting. Well, we're just gonna have to not see it, maybe. Oh my god, how hard can this be? Oof. Let's use my other hand. La-di-da. Let's do it like this. How about that? We're going upside down, inside out. How do I open? Ugh, plastic. Curse of my life. Yes. Okay. I've gotten in. I always use pens to open plastic when I have difficulty with it. I'm always afraid I'm going to mark it, but today I did not. I just realized how terrible my hair looks when it just hangs down like that. But that's all right. We're back here with it opened up. Quite excited. Chen Lian Chan, I suppose, is the author. Oh my god, wow. Even more beautiful illustrations. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, okay, we've got some pictures here of real things. Of real places, I suppose, not real things. Yeah, more art. Here, that's really great. I didn't even know it had all that stuff in here. Awesome. Very cool. Okay. Yeah. So, that's that. This has gone on long enough. And I would like to show you one more statue of this old man. That has been this book haul. I feel better already, even though I'm freezing. Goodbye.